Hello everyone, I have a Toyota Tundra here, and on this guy I'll be replacing the front rotors and front pads as well as the rear rotors and rear pads. The customer brought me all new parts, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace these things. For the Toyota Tundra we have 4-piston caliper, 2 pistons here to here. We're gonna remove the pin that's holding the caliper pins in place. Slide them if they come out easy. Oh no, looks like these are the stubborn ones. Got it. So let's get this one out. There we go. Let's remove this like here. Take the hardware out. Remember the position of it. Now what we need to do is press one side of the caliper in, lock that in place, and then press the other side of the caliper in. Now if you do have the proper tool to press these two calipers together, good for you. When you have the calipers pressed properly, you will notice the brake pads are free. Well, this guy's not. Come on. Alright, let's take this one out. Here we go. Looks like the surface here is rusted or has a lot of build-up to it. Pad's locked in. And that is why we need to clean this part of the caliper before installing the new pads. Normally at this point I will put new pads, clean the calipers, put new pads, put new pins back in, and we're done. Since we are replacing the rotors, we're going to need to remove the caliper. To do that, we'll go by disconnecting the 2 mounting bolts. In some cases, this clip trick works because they have a slot cut underneath to slide the hose out. In this car, they do not. We have to actually remove the mounting bolt, 12mm, to get the caliper free. You can see. Let's reposition the caliper and take the rotor out. Once you got the caliper aside, you're going to need to take the rotors out. Don't go hammering the hub. Put a bolt in this hole, there are 2 of them, and then push the rotor out. So as you tighten, you will see the rotor gets free. Take the rotor out. Place. And take the bolt out because I'm going to need to use it on the other side. And let's put it in a new rotor back in. Since you got new rotor back on, I will put one of the lug nuts back in just to keep the rotor in place. After the rotor's on, let's install caliper mounting bolts. So once the caliper was out, it's best to clean the caliper inside, and I did mine. I'm just going to put the new pads back in. It's got the pad installed in place. Got the lower clip installed. The pins, you're just going to clean them up, put some lubricant on them, and then get these guys through. And then on the other end, just make sure to line this up. The pins have a little hole on them. Just gotta guide this in. Sometimes you might have to move the pins around, which in my case I do. At the bottom one. To position, line up the lock pin, and slide it through this hole, like there. And that's what it takes to change the rotors and pads on the front of your Toyota Tundra. Thanks so much for watching. I will make another video for the back rotors and pads replacement. Please like and subscribe if this has helped you Anyway, I appreciate it. Take care.